quite strict, I would say. And strict's the word, because they were strict, and there was an element of, you better watch yourself here, because you get a clip round the ear. Not mean a clip round the ear physically, but you get pulled back. You know what I mean? You get.
But you must look back now, you're but older, Neb, and think, whatever your family, brilliant sporting achievements, but it's also fine to sit back and go,
I did it.
Yeah. I done all right.
Yeah.
No, to be honest with you, if I get asked now and I think about it, to actually live in that environment and be there and survive, I suppose, in some ways for 21 years, which is, how long was it United for, from 16 to 20 years, but then obviously 5 years as a youth player as well. I do think that was an achievement because I do genuinely think they didn't carry passengers, and he would have got rid of me, or the players would have found me out, or something in that 20 years. You wouldn't have been able to survive.
You make the point that you were surrounded by good players, but you wouldn't. Only players around you can only do so much for you. As you said, survival is part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
For being at the top for so long.
Do you think that fear kept you going? That fear of, because you're almost talking about, I've had all these. You're a great player, but you're looking at these other players as great players. Were you always fearful of, I'm not quite at their level, so I've got to, the way you were speaking about the way your preparation, the way you looked after yourself, did you always feel like you had a fear that you could be moved on from Manchester United?
To be honest with you now, if you talked about a sort of position in your life that was influencing you with fee, you'd say, be very careful, because it would be bullying. Or it would be seen very differently. But I think I don't think I would have been anywhere near where I was without being driven by, Eric Harrison, I forgot to mention there, by the way, he was tough, wasn't he? He was tough, you know what I mean, like as a youth team coach. And Nobby Stiles, you couldn't lose a tackle. That was like forbidden. You know what I mean? If you misplaced a pass, if I didn't throw it forward into a striker's feet at Old Trafford on a Saturday, and I threw it back my first throw-in, I was getting killed. So this idea, you always had these sort of voices sort of around you that were...
Great messages, don't they?